without you. The only thing I do to drive away my blues.
So this is it then, basically. The sum total of our mortal existence. Day after day, killing ourselves to stay alive. I don't belong here. I don't belong anywhere on this planet. 'Cause there's got to be something else. Isn't there? Beyond all this. Or what's the point? Somewhere out there, some force or power that guides our lives from birth to death. Perhaps somewhere beyond eternity, an ultimate, unimaginably infinite intelligence that defies all human comprehension.
Yes, I'm here. Keep your shirt on.
Before my knees give way completely.
You didn't think of making two trips?
Just shut your face and give me a hand.
Anyway,
How'd you get on then last night with my hot tip for the weekend? The lovely Roger Daly.
Roger Daly. It wouldn't surprise me if you deliberately looked him up in a phone book.
What do you mean? Oh, right. Funnily enough, that had never occurred to me, actually.
And as it happens, I don't think a man who's about to have part of his brain removed is someone I'll be making another date with anytime soon. Thank you very much.
Part of his... What are you talking about?
I saw it on his appointment card this Thursday afternoon, Charing Cross Hospital.
I mean, I know he was going in for a blood test or something, but...
Yes, and the rest. In future, if you could just let me know which of your friends are complete and utter head cases, it would make life simpler.
No, really? I'm sure he was just going in to have his cholesterol levels... You do know the difference, Mel, between a phlebotomy and a lobotomy?
Yes?
Oh, good. Anyway, you think he's weird? I finally found out, didn't I, last night? What Russell's been up to with that big telescope in his bedroom. And oh, dear.
Oh, God, what? Spying on people through their windows.
Think again. Pornographic constellations.
I beg your pardon?
Apparently, every night he scans the heavens and joins up a load of stars to make dirty pictures. In fact, he showed me one or two, and I tell you what...
Oh, for God's sake, will the two of you give it a rest and stop yabba, yabba, yabba? I'm going to have to go right back to the beginning on this now.
You look a bit rough today, Ali. Did you have a bad night?
Yes. Since you ask, I barely had a wink of sleep all week. Now, if anyone wants me, I'll be in the canteen. Sorry, but it's just starting to get to me, I suppose. 12 days and I haven't heard a dicky bird.
What, from Douglas? Since he went off to Tuscany?
Supposedly to work on that film script, but with that Denise woman around, I think I can assume the inevitable has now occurred.
Well, haven't you tried ringing him?
Because I know there's no point. If he hasn't called by now, I suppose it's the simplest way, isn't it, in the end, for these things to die a natural death, to just let it all peter out painlessly.
Alice Chenery, that is completely insane. You've absolutely got to ring him the minute you get back tonight, and no more dithering.
How are we doing here, ladies? Are these all dead?
Thank you, James. And how's things with you? Still banging away at the old acting lessons? You want to study drama, you should come along to our place. Some dramas go on there you wouldn't believe. What do you mean?
Oh, really? Are you...
Yeah, a few years off my first Oscar, but... And you know, you're all very welcome, folks, to pop along to one of our productions. If Jeanne and Ian are your bag.
We'll let you know.
We're more Dolce & Gabbana.
Hello, Lloyd. How are you? It's Alice. I was just wondering if you'd heard from Douglas at all in the last couple of... Oh, really? No. No, he hasn't. So, Oh, well. And how about you? You sound a bit flat. How's Janie? You're joking. When was this? Oh, God. Because she found out about you and that... Still, I suppose it's like everything in life. Things are never as bad as they seem, are they?
Yeah, I suppose. Do you think? No, you're right, Alice. Of course, you're absolutely right. I should. That's so true. Try and look to the future.
And you take care. Bye, Lloyd. I'm just going to grab some takeaway down the road. Did you want anything? It must be difficult for you.
Well, for me, personally...
Oh, is it Miss Madison? We've not yet met. I'm Anthony, number 65. We moved in last week. I was hoping I might run into you.
Oh, hello.
Because we've seen you on television many times, but when we heard you were living next door, my gosh.
Right.
I mean, my wife, of course, couldn't believe it, bless her, Rosalind, when I told her. She's, unfortunately very badly disabled, sadly. But, oh no, anything you're in, we always make a point of watching and we're never disappointed. In actual fact, you haven't got 2 minutes to spare at all just to pop in now and say hello. It really would make her day.
Now?
Oh, we were...
Of course, no. We'd be glad to, wouldn't we?
Oh.
So, how did,
Oh, yes, a riding accident, tragically. 4 years ago, before we actually knew each other. Her partner at the time, once she became aware there was no hope of the nervous system repairing, decided to move on. Rather disgracefully, in my view, but his loss was my gain. So, when the two of us met up through a friend of a friend... I mean, she can hear you perfectly well, of course, and her eyes, I find, are often more expressive than words can ever be. I mean, you'd be amazed at the complex thoughts she's capable of conveying. Isn't that right? Once you've, as it were, learnt the language. Of course, I was under no illusion when we got married what it would involve, you know, every morning, washing her all over and grooming her from head to toe, making sure she always looks her best, knowing how terribly important that is to her. And then every night, undressing her, gently massaging the tissues to prevent atrophy and getting her to bed. Oh, it's the sort of thing you'd quite happily do. And more besides, when you love someone.
Touching? I don't know how you can say it's touching. I think it's utterly sick. Touching her up more like... God, that was so bizarre.
well, I suppose you say that, but...
I mean, for goodness sake, use your eyes, Alice. He's quite obviously having a rare old time, isn't he, with his own personal blow-up Playboy doll. What goes through her poor head? I shudder to think with him there, mauling her body morning, noon and night.
It's just... You don't think that's being a bit cynical? I mean, I know that's like the obvious knee-jerk conclusion to jump to, but... And of course, you may be right. Or they may care very deeply about each other. People surprise you in life all the time. Is it really for us, do you think, to sit here and judge them?
Yeah, well, thanks to him, I've got cold chow mein and dry noodles, so I don't think he'll be getting a Christmas card this year.
So you don't think there's any chance at all that she might?
Why would she, Alice, you know? It's like I had something so good there and solid, and I just flushed it all away, straight down the can. How often do you learn those lessons too late in life? I mean, that's the real tragedy. And so, what are you saying? You and Douglas?
I'm afraid the silence has been deafening.
That's a shame. I mean, because he was always... No, that's a shame.
So, snap.
You want to know something really, really appalling? The other day, when you called, I was just about to hang myself.
Don't be ridiculous.
I mean, whether I ever would have, had the stomach to, but it was just like, after all that, and Janie walking out on me, what was my life worth? And then, you wrote.
I did. What?
No, nothing, no.
No, you were thinking something. What?
No, well, the way things turn out, you just wonder sometimes.
Are we ready to order here now?
Oh, yeah, right. Let's order.
You see what I'm saying, folks? Oh, God, I do.
Now, is that not a little bit strange, do you reckon, or what?
Gives a whole new meaning to the word staff. No, I better not make that joke, had I?
It is amazing, though, when you actually stop to think about it.
When you stop to think about what?
Well, that all this is actually out there and he's managed to find it. Because, you look back at the ancient Greeks and everyone, and all they could see was a load of ploughs and bears.
I think I might just go wash my hands. Come on.
What's this? All on your own?
Well, I suppose, in a manner of speaking, you could say that, but what's new? You don't want to hear about my love life.
Oh dear, really? No, listen. I've been through it. That kind of pain. It's not nice.
Sounds as if you've been on the receiving end more than once.
Well, once is enough, I'll tell you now. You know when you think, if you're ever going to meet that one person in your lifetime, this is it. And you just cannot believe things could ever be that perfect. And that's how it was. The two of us. Me and Jenny. And then it was like your worst ever nightmare, you know? She died in her sleep.
Oh, don't, no.
I woke up in the bed and looked across. She was just lying there. Eyes wide open, but she wasn't breathing. They reckon her heart had just stopped in the night. No signs or warning of any trouble. She never smoked or...
Well, that is just... Because how do you ever get over a thing like that?
You just have to, don't you? Somehow, but...
And... So when did all this happen?
I suppose it must have been about 6:30 this morning. Because 7 o'clock, you know, should always be up and about and ready for work.
This morning? You're not serious. This happened to you today and you're here?
Yes, I'm here. And she's nowhere anymore. Sorry, I shouldn't have. Sorry, excuse me.
So how's your day been? The usual? Glad to put it behind you, I expect.
I know. I do wonder sometimes, Lloyd, what kind of cruel joke is being played on me by someone up there for their own private amusement, at the risk of sounding terminally paranoid.
No, I think I know just what you mean by that. Just give me 2 seconds while I open some wine.
I'm just saying, that's all. Picking up all these so-called dead certs of yours all the time, don't you? And 9 times out of 10, look what happens.
So what do you mean a washout? How could it be a washout? You'd got her all stocked up with a candlelit meal and music. You'd got the incense on the go. It's a no-brainer.
Well, I don't know, because I was playing it by your rules, wasn't I? You know, that thing you told me. When a girl says no, she nearly always means yes. So, you know, when I asked her if she'd got any objections to me putting my hand down her jeans...
And don't tell me. She said no.
Well, so obviously, you know, I'm not going to take it any further.
Right, OK. Nice one, Kenny. Sounds like you really nailed it there, mate.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. And I tell you, I'm not sure if all your female psychology is what it's cracked up to be, if you want to know.
OK then, Chief. Let's us out here for now. Same time tomorrow.
Yeah, OK. See you guys, and thanks very much.
Oh, God.
What?
No, that was like some strange out-of-body experience, as if I was back on the counter there for a minute. It's just... No, anyway, cheers.
Cheers. And please, sit down. We can go out for a bit of pasta or something in a while, but before that, I just wanted to... No, it's just... In the few weeks I've known you, Alice, and, well, from the first minute I met you almost, I've just had this feeling, and I can't get it out of my mind. Every time we meet, just watching you and listening to you, the things that happen to you, the way you deal with them.
I'm a bit of a case study.
Well, I suppose, in a way, but in the nicest way. And what I'm going to say to you is probably not what you want to hear, but when you think we're only here together now because of him, and knowing you now and knowing Gil, as I did, I really believe somehow it would have worked out, the two of you.
It plays on my mind. All the time. I mean, we only spoke to each other a few times. I mean, for hours on end. It's like neither of us wanted to put the phone down, but... And obviously, I'll never know now what was going through his mind. I just know there was so much there. I would have loved to share. No, I never will. I mean, the shock of that happening just from nowhere that day.
He was being treated, of course, for high blood pressure, but and how much notice do you ever take of that?
You know, and the heartbreaking truth that you can never bring them back.
But what you can bring back, maybe, is that part of him that never went away. Various bits and pieces when his parents went through his stuff, they passed across to me. Scripts and ideas, material he'd been working on just in case, you know, whatever, but in among the CDs, I don't think they realized.
His diary?
You say you'll never know what was going through his mind and what he thought about you. I mean, he was a writer, you know, that's where he expressed himself, his thoughts and emotions. I had no idea. Every day for the last 20 years.
God, he must be so full of... I mean, his family, obviously, should have this.
And of course they will. It's just... I just know, Alice, as much as I know anything in this life. If all this was written for someone one day to read, it was written for you.
Hello, just starting another shift.
Oh, yeah, hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm all right. Listen, on the off chance I might see you, I didn't know if this might be of any use at all. Only it just, I have to say, helped me so much through both my parents, and I just thought, I mean, obviously nothing changes anything, it can't. That terrible, awful sense of loss. It's like, how can anything be right ever again? And when it's someone so close, I really do understand, actually, what you're going through at the moment, because...
Oh, dear. I don't know what to say.
Only... there was... this guy I was just about to meet.
No, I don't know what to say, because this is... God, I mean... so sweet and thoughtful and considerate of you. And the thing is... I made it all up.
So, what do you mean?
My girlfriend, Jenny. The whole thing. About her dying in my bed. She's actually in Scarborough at the moment, doing an Alan Ayckbourn. It's just last Friday night, our drama tutor gave us this improv exercise we all had to work on over the weekend. It's like we all had to come up with this really dramatic, emotionally intense backstory of some kind, and then present it as if it had actually happened to some friends or someone we just met or whatever. And obviously the test would be whether they believed it.
Oh, right. So it was just right. Well, that was, yes, very good.
Anyway. Bless you. Better get on then. Sorry about that.
Yes. Bye. So yet again, I'm left there, like a beached whale, exposed and out of my depth, emotionally stranded, with nowhere to go. It's like, how can you ever tell when someone really understands what you're getting at and feels what you're feeling? Because these things go beyond words, don't they? Beyond anything we can do or say or even describe, what it is that draws two people together in a way that you just know. Finally, the search is over. I mean, because until that point, it's all just complete and utter madness, of course. Like, even when you think you found the perfect formula. And everything fits like a glove. The laws of logic come crashing down around you every time. And, I don't know, Rosalind, how does it work with someone you've never even met? I mean, just because one heart stopped beating, maybe if you can somehow reclaim their past through your present. For a few minutes, one day at a time. And even though life goes on, because it has to, but What do you think? Seriously? Is that so dumb and wet and wrong for any of us? To try and find one small corner of this world where we'll never feel alone.
Sunset in the sky, flowers never die, babe. Friends don't pass you by, but that's my home. When the folks say how they do, like they mean it too. Where mama's love is true, 'cause that's my home. I'm always welcome back, no matter where I roam. Oh, man, oh. Just a little shack to me is home sweet home, where the Swanee River flows, the shady pine trees grow. I needn't say no more, 'cause that's my home.